Hello my friends, I'm John LaSpina, the carnivore teacher. Today we're going to talk kidney stone. Now, oxalates are in a lot of plants. It's an anti-nutrient in spinach, in rhubarb, in cinnamon, turmeric, chia seeds. It's in a lot, teff, it's in a lot of black pepper, dark tea, and it's in a lot of other plants, but at lower amounts. And almond flour, almond powder, almonds, very high. I was doing enormous amounts of these low carb oxalate foods, not knowing about oxalates. And I got a kidney stone and it was super painful. I had to go to the emergency room. They had to diagnose me with the kidney stone. They gave me medicine to deal with the pain because it was excruciating, let me tell you. And then they rolled me into the CAT scan and they took a picture of my kidney, my ureter, my bladder, and they saw the kidney stone. It was moving. It had just left the kidney and was in the ureter, which is this little tube that goes from the kidney and connects to the bladder. And because it was moving, that's why it was hurting. It was excruciating. On a scale from 1 to 10, it was 100. I wanted to be hit on top of the head to be passed out. It was so bad until the pain medicine kicked in and made it bearable. They also gave me another medicine, and I don't know what it was, but it supposedly helped the movement of it, speed up the movement. Once it was in my bladder, I didn't feel anything. They gave me a prescription for pain medicine, and they sent me home and said, now, once it goes from your bladder to your urethra, which goes out through my penis, it comes out in the toilet, it may hurt again. So here's some pain medicine. And they were opioids, right? So I'm like, I got some in the hospital, intravenous, to deal with the pain. That's the purpose of it, and that's it. I didn't really want to take any more of it, but I had the prescription and I filled it and I had the bottle. It was like 4 pills. I got home, everything was normal, the pain was gone, and then I'm standing over the toilet, and I'm going to the bathroom, number 1, and plop. It came out without any pain or any drama. I saw the stone come right out of my urine stream and hit the bottom of the toilet. I was amazed, fascinated. So I reached in and grabbed it. I did. I washed it off. I have it to show you. Okay, I put it into a pill bottle. First I'll shake it. Hear it? Okay. I don't know if you could see it. I'm going to take it out. This is a calcium. I had it analyzed. I took this in and I had it analyzed and they said, yes, it is a calcium oxalate kidney stone. So I did this to myself by eating high oxalate plant foods. So I'm going to pour it onto my hand here so you can see the calcium oxalate kidney stone. It's a jagged, sharp object. See it? Very jagged, very sharp. This sucker, this bastard right here, was excruciating going through my ureter. Oh my gosh, it was so bad. Wish I could get it a little closer. But that's it right there. Oh my God. So yes, I save it. I keep it in a little pill bottle as a reminder to never touch spinach or almond flour or almonds or black pepper, or dark tea, or cinnamon or turmeric. And people will say, oh, but you can have them in moderation. The dose makes the poison. I don't want any poison. I don't care what the dose is. After going through that trauma, I don't want the smallest dose if possible. Now, my body makes, as a metabolic endpoint, a very small amount of oxalate. My body knows how to deal with that and manage it, but I am not going to add to my oxalate content that my body makes by taking all these plants that are known to be high oxalate foods. So I went Keto Vore at that point and took out all the oxalate foods completely. Now some people just go low oxalate, which is actually encouraged because you want to slowly get off of the oxalates so that you dump slower, because if you have high dumping episode like I just did, it's painful. So you can eat lower oxalate foods for a few years, yes, years, and then eventually get down to 0. So I didn't do that. Oh, I kind of did that because I was going Keto Vore, for the next 3 years, and I had avocado, which has a very small amount of oxalate. I was still drinking coffee, which is almost nothing. I don't think it has any oxalate, to be honest with you. And I was making sure to get my calcium. I was eating some cheese. I was having the bones in my anchovies. I was making sure to get calcium. Calcium binds to oxalate, so it doesn't form in your kidneys and it washes out. But this is year 5, going on to year 6 now, and I am carnivore. And I think I've dumped most of my oxalates because I have fewer and fewer dumping symptoms. My dumping symptoms, other than the oxalate stone, where I would get these flu-like symptoms for a day or two. And I didn't have a cold or a sore throat, I just felt icky. And I think it was oxalate dumping. And when that happens, I actually eat a very small piece of dark chocolate. And guess what? I noticed the dumping symptoms minimized so I could get through it. So there is a place for using oxalates to help you manage severe dumping symptoms. But the goal is to not consume oxalate so that you don't have a toxic emergency room emergency like I had with that kidney stone. I wanted to share that in a video. I wanted to show my calcium oxalate kidney stone that passed through me and caused a lot of pain that I collected. I showed it to you. I don't want you to have to do that too. So learn from other people's mistakes and don't overdo oxalates. My opinion and my suggestion is be a carnivore and you don't have to worry about consuming oxalates. Have a wonderful day. Be well.